just want to start by wishing you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for joining Creeltalk. If this is your first time with us, I want to begin by saying welcome. This podcast is an open journal. It is a real-time journey of growth, stumbles, and breakthroughs. I'm not a finished product, but I have high hopes that in sharing lesson learned, I can help you skip a few hurdles and maybe just help you level up faster than I did. So pull up a seat and come grow with us. Have you ever had someone doubt you so loudly that it echoed in your mind long after they walked away? The kind of doubt that shows up uninvited right when you're just starting to believe in yourself. Today, we're diving into a truth that through my journey for years, any ambitious person will relate. There's fuel for inspiration more powerful than all other combined. A field that when harnessed correctly can generate feel like unlimited energy. But be warned, if you don't learn to manage it, it can actually consume you before it empowers you. That field, my friends, is your haters. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's your haters. My greatest fuel for inspiration is my haters. As a matter of fact, if you're ambitious, as I can imagine, a lot of you tuning into Creel Talk are very ambitious, go-getters, individuals. This is driving home because one thing I've known for years studying successful people is that they've gone through seasons in life where they've had haters. So let us not be fooled. If we face them, we know you face the haters too. I know in the season, many of you have ambitious goals. I want to make sure you stay focused on chasing after your dreams and goals. At the end of the day, as long as you're chasing after your dreams and goals, is all that matters. Haters are those people, in my opinion, who show up at the worst possible moment when you're vulnerable, when you're starting to dream big, when you're just starting to believe in yourself. And this is what they do. They drop unnecessary subtle comments, aka hate. Who are these haters and where do we find them? Oh, they're easy to find. Where they come from? Let's talk about that. They're not strangers, not just trolls on the internet. They can be close friends. They can be family. They can be people who sometimes even have the nerve to smile in your face and say they support you, but only as long as you stay where you are. Because the moment you start chasing greatness, the moment you even just get the idea to start stepping into your purpose, it makes them feel uncomfortable. And you have to wonder why. Because your growth forces them to confront their own stagnation. Your ambition becomes a mirror they didn't ask to look into, and so they throw shade. They make subtle, necessary comments. They question your timing, your talent, your worth. I've personally experienced things like this, and maybe you relate with me. Are you sure you can do that? That seems a little out of your league. Maybe you should play it safe. How about, that's stupid, everyone else is already doing that. Huh, and that's the nice stuff. The hit that hits home the most is the hit that comes from home. When the people you love and trust start to doubt your vision. They don't realize it, but every time they speak doubt into my personal journey, they actually sharpen my focus. The words become the background noise I tune out as I zero in on my goals. I've learned that success isn't just about talent or timing. It's actually about resilience. It's about using every ounce of criticism, every sideway glances, every passive aggressive comment as fuel to actually chase after my dreams and goals. Not to prove them wrong, because nobody got time for that, but to prove to yourself, to prove to myself that I'm right to believe. I'm a huge believer. And if you're watching this, you don't have to be a believer to believe like I do. In Romans 8:28, It reminds us that as we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. In all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. That includes your haters, that includes the doubt, that includes the pain. If you're listening to this today and you've got people in your life who doubt you, who question your path, who try to dim your light, or if you have people who try to discredit you, my friend, I'm here to tell you this. Don't get discouraged. Get focused. Let the doubt be your drive. Let the noise become your motivation. Let the disbelief spark in you the light because you got it inside of you. Based on my belief, I know God can use even your enemy to elevate you. I'll say that again. God can use even your enemies to elevate you. In Psalm 23, verses 5, it says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." That means your haters don't disqualify you. They're actually part of the setup, guys. They are part of the setup. They're the audience to your breakthrough. Because at the end of the day, your dreams are yours and no one else gets to define your limits. Your dreams are yours. My dreams are mine and no one gets to define my limits. I know that was a lot to unpack there, but I sincerely hope that if you ever find yourself, if you're in the season of life where you have the most amount of support from everyone around you, use that as fuel. But if you find yourself in a season of life where you're surrounded by haters, make sure you remember all we've covered here today and use that as the motivation you need to fuel your passion towards your dreams and goals. And if this episode lit something in you, share it with someone else who needs a reminder that doubt can be powerful if you know how to properly use it. Keep chasing, keep rising, keep turning the hate into fuel towards your dreams and goals. But before we wrap up, I've got something exciting to announce. A 5 episodes brand new series, which is going to be called The Rebound Code. If you've ever set goals and missed them or felt stuck after a setback, this series is for you. The Rebound Code is all about bouncing back stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than ever. Whether you're recovering from a misstep or preparing to stay resilient through your journey, we'll explore real life setback mindset shift to help you rise after a fall. So subscribe now and get ready to unlock the rebound power.